Greetings, people of the internet. I am LUCHA, and welcome to LUCHA Reviews. Today I will be reviewing television. With summer coming to a close and fall starting to pick up, TV networks are trying to find new shows to put on the air or keep current shows going. And unfortunately, some shows have had to come to an end. So I will be talking to you about that so you know what networks to watch. I will be doing this in semi-alphabetical order. And as for Adventure Time, which is still going, I'll leave that up to the captain later on this channel. So to begin with, let's start with Nickelodeon's Avatar: Legend of Korra, Book 2, Spirits. Now, I have been a fan of Avatar for many years, since the original show started. I also highly recommend this book. But yeah, I have loved the show. The animation is great. I love how it's an introduction to to Chinese martial arts. One of my friends was actually surprised because in the original series we had Uncle Iroh, the original voice actor who played him, died halfway through the. I think he died halfway through the second book, so that's what caused the delay for that show. But anyway, so he was surprised when they had the new Uncle Iroh on. He's like, he didn't notice a thing until I told him they had to replace him. He's like, huh? Alright, anyway, yeah, so Book of Spirit, Legend of Korra, Book of Spirits, it's a great. After we had the first Avatar, everyone wanted more Avatar. So then we got Legend of Korra, and then everyone thought that was just going to be a miniseries. But no, we Avatar fans, we wanted it, so they gave us more. And it'll be interesting to see how this story picks up where the first season and the first part of the second season left off. Yeah, it'll be talking about how the first Avatar came into being, and we will have to be fighting off the dark spirits. And everyone from the Legend of Korra is back, and it's great. We see new locations, we see new animal hybrids, and we're going to get to see some new characters, and hopefully this will be a good show. So, if you haven't seen Avatar, I highly recommend it. Give it a thumbs up. Next, from Avatar, we go to Comedy Central's the second season of Comedy Central's new show, Brickleberry. This show comes to us from the same people behind Tosh.0. If I had to describe Brickleberry, it's Tosh.0 meets South Park meets Family Guy. Basically, the cartoon is designed to pretty much insult everyone and everything all at the same time. I guess nowadays offensive instantly translates into comedy, or that's how it's seen for television shows. There are some good jokes that are actually clean or pretty funny, and then the rest, it's just offensive. It offends everybody. So yeah, even though it's a cartoon, but like South Park and Family Guy is not for anyone. Like South Park, it's not for anyone 18 years of age or for anyone under 18 years of age. Yeah, so take caution when watching that show. It's on very late in the evening, so no kids will be up staying that, but just make sure none of your kids watch that. Alright, from Brickleberry, we move on to Bird Notice. After several seasons, the Michael Weston story on USA Network has finally come to a close. The major factor they pointed out was on the second to last episode, the people released a news tip that one of the major characters of the show would die. And if you had been following the series, or at least the last season, you had a pretty good idea who one of the main characters was going to die. And I thought maybe it's a double bluff. Maybe it would be not the person that did die, but someone else that you least suspected. But no, it was the person that you kind of suspected. But anyway, I'm happy with how they ended the Burn Notice series. Because, this show, it was about him when he got burned, and they couldn't just keep running with that gig forever because, well, that'd be kind of awkward. He spends like maybe the first episode in the business, and then for the whole rest of the series, it's him trying to figure out who burned him, how, and why, and to what ends, and yeah, so at least it answered a whole bunch of questions. It had a great run. We had a bunch of guest stars, including Burt Reynolds. That was pretty awesome. So Burn Notice is now done, but if you get a chance, definitely watch the reruns and check out the last season. It's pretty good. So thank you, Burn Notice, and Yeah, we're gonna miss you, Mr. Sam Axe, also. Sam Axe and Fiona Glenann and Mr. Weston. Good show. Very good show. Alright, from Burn Notice, from the live series, we go back to the animated series with Futurama. Alright. I've been a fan of Futurama and The Simpsons for a great while, as you can tell. Now, Futurama, it had its last episode, and the episode kind of, I'd say, is a... Alright, I'll admit it. I think that the last episode of Futurama, it was kind of weak. It was left that way because when they ended it, the people behind Futurama said they would love to continue the series, but it has to be picked up by a different network. Comedy Central has ordered no new episodes for Futurama, so we kind of have a cliffhanger ending of the series. Of course, this isn't the first time that the series has been ended. It started on Fox, got dropped, was picked up by Cartoon Network's The Adult Swim, then they lost the property to that, to Comedy Central, who ran with it for a good while, and now they are no longer going to do with it. So, who's going to pick up the Futurama ball this time? Yeah, so I'm hoping... Yeah, so I'm happy with how this season of Futurama went, and if it does get another season, which I'm kind of hoping for, hopefully it doesn't reset everything and cause like some major plot holes or weird issues in the story, because I liked it. So anyway, yeah, and finally, let's see. After Futurama, we move on to Cartoon Network's latest delve into crazy entertainment, Uncle Grandpa. Yeah, so while Comedy Central looks to offend, Cartoon Network looks to do all crazy, zany, makes no sense, nonsense humor with no plot whatsoever. Uncle Grandpa started off as it had 2 episodes that tied in with another series called Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. Basically, the show is about a guy who is everyone in the entire world's uncle and grandpa. Kind of a stretch on the title there, I know. He also hangs out with Pizza Steve, who I'm pretty sure is a combination of Pizza Head and Pizza Cutter Steve from the old Pizza Hut commercials. Mr. Gus, a Godzilla, a normal-sized, almost human-sized Godzilla. His belly bag, or fanny pack, that seems to be able to talk. And the giant, realistic flying tiger, which I'm pretty sure was inspired by Nyan Cat, except it's not a Pop-Tart. Yeah, so the show is funny, but it kind of lacks an overall plot and no real story. It's just this guy going around and being a total goof. So yeah, I think this is definitely more of a kid's show. This is definitely the polar opposite of Brickleberry. It's funny. It doesn't seem to be trying to offend anybody, and I think it shows Uncle Grandpa trying to show some kids some morals and valuable lessons. Like he stopped a kid from being a jerk just because he was pretending to be a space emperor, and he gave a kid a nickname after he proved to be a great and truly legendary person after completing the equivalent of yard work. So yeah, it's a good show. So I think kids will like that. Okay, so this has been the review for television. If other TV shows come along, I will try to do some reviews and overviews about those also. Like I said, Captain Jeff will take care of Adventure Time. And on my next review, I'll try to get some more cool stuff done. So until next time, this has been LUCHA. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more new stuff coming on this channel. Have a nice day.